Hi, I'm Jimmy Dillon, and this is a continuation of our backyard series of guitar lessons. Today I'm going to introduce you to this beautiful guitar. This was made sometime in the 1920s. It has no name on it. It's just I found it through a friend, and it's got a beautiful tone to it. It's a parlor-sized guitar. These are affectionately called Chicago guitars because they were created around the right around the 20s, turn of the century 20s, by luthiers and violin makers from Europe who had immigrated to the Chicago area, and they took their skills of making violins and other instruments and they applied them to guitars, and a lot of them you just have to search for them. This one I was lucky enough to find, and today I wanted to begin with a series of lessons I'm going to give in open D tuning. Now you're probably familiar with open E. In open E it would be E, B, E, G sharp, B, and E, but in open D tuning it's of course D, and then C, and then D, then F sharp, A, and D. So going from lowest to highest. So it should sound something like that when you hit it. Now, what I like about this particular tuning, and I'm going to play you a little passage of an original tune, and I'll show you some different fingerings. And it's going to take, I'm going to take this over like maybe 4 or 5 lessons to show you stuff so I can do it slowly. So basically you have your open chord, which is wonderful. And in the most primitive form, you can just take an index finger and block right straight across for a 4 chord. So that would be your, in this case, a G. Okay, and in this case it would be an A. So you got a 1 and a 4 and a 5, that's all you need to know. 1, 4, 5. So in the blues idiom, that pretty much gets you where you need to be. What I'm going to do is show you a cool little passage, and it's from a song I wrote for my beautiful wife Kelly called Diamond Gal, and I'm going to show you just a little bit of this song, and I'm going to probably unravel it in the next couple of lessons, but that probably looked fairly complicated. That was sort of the more in-depth version of it. But all I'm doing really is sort of an old Taj Mahal kind of, who I love by the way, finger picking thing. So I'm not going to go too much into depth except just to say this is something you can do with a detuning. You can check out on my various acoustic products, like Soul of Acoustic Guitar, Acoustic Enlightenment, and much more to come. So I'd like you to check that out. But in my next couple of lessons I'm going to visit with you. I'm going to go into depth and play a little more into this song, and you can check it out. And it's going to sound something like this. Stay with us and I'll see you next time. Keep on picking.